let's go. The final episode of Lunar's Lost Treasures on the main channel. Why am I deciding to do this? Well, I don't know. I kind of like the idea of a second channel and just like keeping the main channel mostly reactions and things like that, and just reviews. And I actually like it. I don't mind. I'm in acceptance with it. No. If people don't make, never mind. Let me not say that again. I kind of wanted to slide and get the sword just to carry it for this episode. But welcome back, ladies and gents. Let's get the intro. No. We need perfect sliding. Gotta get all comfortable. Welcome. 9. My life completion number is 9. It is sick. So, what are we doing here today? Well, first, let me greet you again by welcoming you and sending out a lot of love. And, damn, why was love so aggressive? Oh, love. But, here, I don't even know what this one's going to be called, to be honest. I just want to give the call, give that, is it a call to action? Give that call to action again to just check out the links down below. Whether, oh yeah, okay, so if you're still here and you're someone who watches the reactions and requests them too, and is a founder here on the channel, which I think that's the name I'm gonna go with for a while. Founders may change over time, but I like founders. I'm kind of confident in founders. It'll become more apparent as I do more videos, but I'll just forget to say anything because I honestly just think of all you as like cool peeps. I don't even really have a name, but I like founders. If it's gonna be a name, it's got to be founders or something with wolves. But founders is pretty cool. Other than that, yeah. Well, welcome. And if you are someone who watches the reactions, I may get esoteric in this and talking about things, maybe not. But the biggest things are out of the side are already off. What I want to talk about is basically the other channel where these will be. Vlogs and stuff, behind the scenes, live streams. It'll all be on the second channel. Yeah. So let's just get into this final episode. Here we are. It feels really good doing this, you know? For me, it will never be about the views. I never cared about numbers. I never do. And that's why I like Lunar's Lost Treasures. When I see a comment that pops up discovering my universal videos, like talking about the universal laws, or even one on a Lunar's Lost Treasures, it's so beautiful because it feels like they actually picked up on a frequency rather than the algorithm throwing it to them, which would still be picking up on a frequency. So I'm still grateful for everything that my reactions have done on this channel because I genuinely do like to do them. And that's what I've done on the other channels, like besides like commentary and stuff. So I'm grateful for it all. It's really cool. Now, but aside for these are like, if I genuinely could just, I probably could. Look, I can't say if I could. I could. Just definitely like a podcast or something that is definitely what you will see in the future. Not just some cliche, just normal podcast. I want to like go full on Joe Rogan it out. Bring on like stars of like my choosing, even like with contradicting beliefs or any, like not contradicting beliefs, it was on contrary to what I believe, maybe that's how I meant to say it, but like differing beliefs, because I'm not one to even argue. I just like to hear how everyone sees this reality. I'm just a observing being here, entity, came down here to take notes and get the fuck out of here. Nah, but in all seriousness, something where I do interviews or something like that will definitely, you'll see, start popping up, and they may end up even on the second channel when I eventually start doing them. But like in my last video, there's a clip I actually want to throw in here. I'll make a little note of it in the video. I'll be like, oh, this is the video I wanted to just kind of show. But you know what? Let's segue into that since we're at the 5-minute mark. So it's like this is kind of where I start kicking things off in these videos. I'm looking directly at me. I need to look at y'all. Maybe if I move OBS over here, I'll look up more. Yeah. So I'm going to put that clip in here because this is going to also be wrapping up everything, like the Lunar's lost treasures and what all of the episodes meant to me. And yeah, and just the whole final shebang. So here we are. My cute face, your cute face behind the screen looking at me. Yeah, you're cute. You got your water, you got your snacks. This is going to be me talking for a while. So, yeah. The clip I'm going to add is, should I add it before I get into the context of what I'm going to talk about? Or should I add it right now and then you'll see how I draw to it? Because I'm not going to directly, it has to kind of do, okay. So this clip is by Aaron, another great being in this whole game that, you know, I've had the liberty of having, I wouldn't say direct conversation, but conversation here and there with, like, on his app. Bro, I don't even know why I did this. I still think about this. It was so the app or his website was called My High Viber, or it was the High Viber? I forgot what it was. And there was such a great community on there of people that even came over in the beginning of this channel and like watched my videos and liked my perspective on things and books, and even like we would post pictures of like going outside and grounding yourself, and just, man, it was an amazing community. It was really cool people because it's just like, it felt at home with a lot of the stuff I talk about, but like, or would talk about outside the entertainment version of just entertaining you guys. But great, it is great. And yeah, so I'm gonna play the clip right now.
But what we can begin to do is to not so much focus on manifestations, not so much be distracted by all these little gimmicky things, but instead focus on what we're actually passionate about, make a commitment to the identity of how we prefer it. We call it the ideal identity if we want. And then choose to be it every single day because it'll get you somewhere else. No, because it's who you choose to be. Distraction is literally diffusing your focus. It's diffusing it. It's like this thing over there. And like, not that you can't have it all. You can't manifest the loving relationship and the money and the abundance and all that stuff, and the health. But what I found is that when I'm focused on one or two things, it's the most potent. For a while, I was trying to gain muscle. So I was like, okay, I'm trying to expand my business, do live events, which I've never done before. But by the way, the first live event ever is going to be on May 6th, 7th, and 8th in Austin, Texas. If you haven't joined yet, there's only 80 spots available. You can click the link below, or you can join virtually. Click the link below to check that out. But we're going to be going through this shift, connecting with people, and going through a transformative experience from the inside out. But I'm focusing on that. I can't also, like, not that I can't also focus on growing my body and like, but I'm realizing like putting all this pressure on myself to like grow muscle and do all this stuff, it's like diffusing my energy and me going into this new thing I'm doing, which is the live events. So what I've realized is I pick one or two priorities. Not that I don't like work out at all. Like I still work out every day. I'm going to do a workout probably soon. But what I realize is like I have one or two main priorities, main focuses, and that's all I focus on. You know, like my buddy Victor, we have something called full-time purpose where we help people go full-time doing what they love. And my role in that is like the marketing, getting people in and stuff like that, and get people to understand how to go full-time doing what they love. His role is he does the coaching calls, and he loves it. He's just focused on that. You know, that's like his zone of genius, what he loves doing. So it doesn't feel like work. So it's like knowing your role and knowing the one or two things I think is important. So one thing I highly recommend you do is comment below and claim what is your one or two things that you're going to focus on. And what is one or two things you're going to let go of? Let this be your count of accountability, where you come back in 6 months and you realize your whole life's changed because you've committed to this one or two things and you've let go of all the other BS things that are keeping you distracted. And when you do that, you'll find that it just makes this process so much easier for you. It simplifies so much things. I get up, like, I wrote it, my thing is like I write an email every day, and then what I do is I make a piece of content, like a video every day. That's it. And then eventually it'll be like doing live events and stuff, which is coming up May 6th, 7th, 8th if you haven't checked it out yet. But that's it. It's simple. Now, I will say as well, if you find yourself procrastinating, self-sabotaging yourself, maybe you feel like you have imposter syndrome, maybe you procrastinate from taking action, or you're a perfectionist, watch this video right here. It will change your life, and you'll notice that so much changes as a result from watching this one video on how to cure procrastination.
Now,
if you're feeling...
I just made a mental note that it was 6:31. You're seeing this after now. But yeah, that's the context. I think he was talking about distractions and living in your purpose. I can't remember the clip. Should I just pull up the clip? No. Okay, so this is post. This is pre me recording this and thinking about playing it during the video, but I already probably in post edit I already put it in. So yeah, but I really did forget the context. But the full context of that video was him basically. Let me go and get it because I have it liked. But Aaron. Don't you guys just like this raw doing it, not even editing this part out? Oh yeah, it was a part of his why being distracted by everything means you're not manifesting. That's the title of the video. And it'll be down in the description. But yeah, pretty much that's what I realized throughout this entire journey. So let me explain. So let's get into it. Let's get into the Vixo. Yes, I have a name for the sword. It's Vixo. She is beautiful. Let's get Vixo back here. Don't look at my thickness. Okay, I'm sorry guys. I'm sorry. I'm weird. Yes, I'm like this in real life. Let's get into it. So let me actually pull up the old Lunar's Lost Treasure. All I need to do is see the title and remember exactly what I talked about in them because, yeah. But kind of. Okay. Madness or Magnificence. I absolutely love that episode. That was the first one I did where I kicked it off and was like, I'm just going to be raw, real. What I would say for that whole one is truly, I think that was me going through my life talking about like certain experiences and like it was my psychic abilities like really like were they madness, were they this, were they that, like I was just a weird time. Now cutting through illusions, I don't know which cutting through illusions was, but in cutting through illusions I'm pretty sure I put the clip in the beginning where it talked about not everybody was here and like certain people really are like NPCs or temporary consciousness. If I didn't put that one there, damn. But I'm pretty sure in one of those episodes I did. Then episode 3, spiritual discernment, master your heart. Obviously, that one's kind of self-explanatory. Ooh, episode 4 was awesome. I shot that one with the candle on. Oh, I remember that in it. And I talked about the dream about having my wings like clipped or like I fell from like heaven and the whole story of that. I think, yeah, it was definitely that one. And then the climb was a really good one too. The climb of the sleeping giant. That's where I think I cried in that one. And then like the unofficial one was before that one. But episode 6, the long rest. So I put it like rest but reset. And then because like I reset like my whole just everything reset. Episode was 7, returning back into flow. So basically everything happening now. So yeah, I would say throughout this whole thing, basically the sum of that is why I wanted to put the Aaron clip. I can't remember what truly was in it, but hopefully you got something from it. But it's like one of those things now, like if in edit I'm gonna be like, okay, I threw that in here for a reason, so maybe it'll naturally line up where what I'm talking about, you'll see how it connected to the clip. Please. No, it's okay if it doesn't. But pretty much, yeah, I was getting distracted. That was the purpose of why I wanted to include the clip. And yeah, I really got lost trying to create too many things. So I've been able to create things, and I've talked about them in videos where I've seen certain things play out. Like, oh, there's one of these cool dreams where like I envisioned this concert, but it wasn't me. Like it was a concert that my bro's cousin ended up going to and seeing the person I seen at this concert. So I thought I was seeing through the eyes of me, but I could have been seeing through the eyes of a future thing he did. Well, it ended up lining because the dream was like spot on to what he experienced at the place and running into this person. So I just thought it was funny. But yeah, so I've been able to make things happen in reality. So my dreams come to fruition. It's insane. But I just noticed from episode 7, I'm going to have a tank top in all these thumbnails. You're releasing more and more clothes. But episode 4 was kind of like, I had my shirt fully off. I love that picture. Don't worry. I'm totally not going to wash my hands. Nah. But, yeah, to wrap it all up, it's like, I feel like through those, I was definitely going through different highs and higher vibrations, lower vibrations, steady in my vibration. And now here it's steady and high vibration all the time. But my dreams were really explaining things I was working through, because in that dream, episode 4, which I think is the best one to wrap back to, I was saving people in a building, I think, or something like that. I was trying to keep people safe, and like I tried to fly away, and it felt like my legs were chained or my wings were dragged, and that right there shows you what I'm dealing with 100%. If you didn't know what I was about, that video could explain it. I don't have dreams like this because I'm like some fake saint or fake prophet or not trying to save the world, but I really take on the weight of trying to save the world. Even when this, I'm gonna give you a little insight on this because this happened in another video I just watched, where some guy was talking about, now I don't take anything like personal, I don't care, but it bothered me a little bit because the guy was talking about, see, this is like here you go, like Americans don't like to admit that that the American dream is something that they're told from a kid, blah, blah, blah. And in the video, I 100%, like he said, like, regardless of if you were told that you couldn't make it as a kid, like if you talk to a 10-year-old from like the UK or somewhere else, they will like tear them up, like if they have dreams. And I'm like, regardless, like in my mind, I was like, does this person not, like, first of all, trauma and what things are said to like people affects everyone different. You could probably say fuck you to a kid who's super hard and doesn't give a fuck, and say fuck you to a kid, and that one thing like fucks up their entire week for weeks. That like a lot of people, or just one person, said fuck you or clowned on them. Like, so the even fact that they said that, the stories I told didn't add up to things that other kids in the other world go through, is like, bro, that feels weird. I hate being put in that position where someone says, oh yeah, but you're not like a starving kid in Africa. Well, it's like, shit, I'm not. Sorry that I can't be starving in Africa. You're not either typing this comment, are you? Like, I hate, that's what it brings up in my mind, and that's like the shadow and the stuff I've been dealing with. But now I realize people will critique everything. It really is true. Like, I've learned that through everything prior to YouTube, and even going into it, that everyone is going to critique what the fuck you do, and it just does not matter. Not your parents, not your best friend. If it's like, bro, it's just do you. It's just do you. And sorry if you hear any background noise, but I kind of blocked the door with this big old mat to try to like keep out some of the noise for this one, because this one was really special to me. But yeah, like I was like, damn, I'm sorry. Like, I couldn't be a starving kid in Africa. So you could say this to another guy who made the same thing I said. Maybe there's me that's in a parallel universe that isn't me. Like, maybe it's, instead of Lunar was lost, it's Solar was lost, and it's a different guy. And I'm that starving kid in Africa that this guy is coming to the comment section and talking about. But like, I really thought about that. And the thing is the dude didn't even, I think the dude disregarded that I'm black. And I hate bringing up race. Trust me. But the American dream was not ever built or used as programming intended for something that a black person would even come close to achieving. Like, the American dream was not supposed to be a thing that you would see someone like myself ever achieving. So I don't know what he was talking about for this whole programming thing, but that's what I mean. It's so crazy. It really does seem like the internet, like there was this empty internet conspiracy theory that I just watched in Wendigoon's video, and someone made a comment saying, like, if you step back and look at everything, you kind of realize how weird reality is. And oh, trust me, I know. I love that comment though. Shout out to them. Because that, yeah, like, but the empty internet thing makes me think about comments like that. I'm like, bro, is this comment just tailored to try to get a reaction out of me? Because I was like, bro, like, and I didn't go back to the comment after what I said. I basically tried to keep it as neutral as possible, saying, like, America here is the same. There's kids that don't make it past 6. There's little kids that get hit by cars, like in, like, rough, like, things, or, like, I said it's basically the journey of the individual. Like, no matter what you experience, it's going to be the individual at the day. So if you are a 10-year-old kid in the UK getting torn up by what people say about you, that says a lot about you, though, if you choose to let it bring you down. And also, it's a young kid, so I understand trauma. So I'm not saying it's, because, like, just to throw my story in so I don't seem like a complete dick for saying that, but, like, I was abused by my mom's boyfriend. Like, even if it's a one-time thing, it was still an abuse action. I don't, like, carry it like, oh, he was hitting me, but he burned me. It's like he poured boiling hot water down my back into my leg, and a lot of people don't fucking know this, but I don't know if I actually even talked about this in another video, but I don't even know if my mom, I still see sometimes they're like, I feel like that she still might blame herself for like not being there, but it's okay. Like I understood that was something I had to go through, and that just makes me think about like I was like 3 or something around that age, and I think about what this dude made a comment about, and I'm like, bro, like, do you think I was getting fed the American dream at that age? No, I was fucking sitting here like, bro, like that is what I'm talking about. It's like people like, I swear when it's people, it's how you, I understand it. So I'm not saying like not trying to be judgmental. That's why I like start fumbling on my words, because it blows my mind to the point where I'm just like, okay, it's just ignorance. Like they don't know, because like this, like it's definitely, I don't remember getting fed the American dream when when I was going through my schooling. A lot of my stuff was like existential, like crisis things, or what you want to do in life, or where you want to go, as in, do you want to go to the Navy, do you want to be a painter? It was kind of like, just what do you want to do, where do you want to go? As for that, the side that I've heard from everybody is like basically college, marry, baby, divorce, degrees. Divorce, I threw divorce in there funny because it's like, I feel like there's not actually a lot of love out there, but yeah, or like, you know, but just people repeating patterns. But seriously, like, I'd never heard once about any American dream, and I don't even understand it. Like, I think the whole thing is dumb anyways, putting titles on something or whatever the American dream is. Screw the American dream. All of America is like one big experiment. That's what it seems like. One big ass experiment. And it's like, bro, who cares? Just live. Like it's like weird for me to always see comments and stuff like that. Like there's kids here that pick up a gun at like 6. Like I'm sure there's a lot of bad places everywhere. It's just like there's bad places and trauma everywhere. Welcome to Earth. Like I have to say it like that because it's like, there's like always someone wanting to single out a singular group. It's like, oh, y'all don't have it as worse as these people, or you don't have it as bad. And while sometimes that may be true, it's like at the front level, I'll say, for what people believe, we don't choose our lives, right? There's some studies, esoteric knowledge, that shows that you chose the life you were going to go through when you came here. So maybe certain people came to experience challenges like that. I don't know. It's whatever you believe. But what I do know, if we're going to just go for what logically will make sense to people, I didn't choose to be born here, but I went through a lot of psychological trauma, and I had a big, huge physical trauma in my life. But yeah, now that was pretty long to talk about, but this is what I mean. This is on the context of getting distracted. Like I feel like these things are distracting me, and I've also talked to YouTubers where they're just like, bro, sometimes we just barely like read our comments or ignore them, but like we'll read them, but like don't get too indulged in paying attention to them. And that's kind of what I've gone to. I like comments, all that I see, because I like that people take the time to read the comments. I also seen someone like dislike my Lunar's Lost Treasures. I was damn, I guess they really didn't like what I had to say. I was like, I'm just kind of speaking about myself too. I don't even know. But I was like, I thought that was just funny. But I don't need any validation to like my video. But I just thought it was crazy because I'm just sharing things about my life. That's why I say, I swear some of these people are not real. They're not real. It's like bots doing it. Like, I don't know. Back to what I was saying before I get too off topic. But, man, I talk so much. I love that I could talk this much, bro. I should have a podcast. But that's the part of getting distracted. So I said, you know what? I'm just going to, when I say in my videos, leave comments leave your video recommendations in the comments or DM me. I'm really just gonna be looking for those, and then comments that I glance over that look like nice or really sweet, which, oh my gosh, I'm grateful for all of it. I'm grateful for all of you saying really nice things, like keep on going, keep pushing, keep striving, because it's great. It's beautiful. I'm glad that I can create and comment over stuff and enjoy these videos alongside you guys and be that person that someone says, like a friend watching the video with you. Greatest feeling ever, because it feels like I'm aligned with my purpose. But Aside from that, serious, like I just feel like I should just pay attention to comments that are like that just uplift you. Like who cares about even paying attention to the negativity? Because even if some stuff, like I feel like too is if someone's really trying to, like, I guess, see, this is what I mean, criticism could take different forms. Like people could, is there really a right or a wrong way to criticize what someone's doing, you know? And there's also like little emotions in between criticism. There's just too much to really think about that. But I like and can take criticism, but then like it really sucks to see when someone genuinely misses the point of everything you say. It's like, bro, why would I even pay attention to this? It's like, nah, okay, I respect your opinion and what you think, but I'm gonna keep moving. That's what things have become, and what people have told me to do. And remember that like these people don't know you. They don't really know you. But I've yeah. Anyways, that big mouth and stuff out the way. Yeah, it's just distraction. I was like, I really see certain comments like that where they really do take their time to explain things from their perspective, and I'm just like, I appreciate that even too, but I'm just like, bro, I feel like I'm getting distracted. Like something in my heart, it feels like a gut feeling. Like if it doesn't feel like, oh, I didn't like what this person said, it feels like a gut feeling that's like, I should not be reading this. Let the comment just be there, and let the people who hear my words or learn something from my words hear it and move on. Like, and it's not like bad where we're like not acknowledging the negativity. It's like it's in a way where it's like in most of these videos I am just entertaining, and I'm not saying anything bad or detrimental to anybody's health or saying things that may give the wrong idea to go do something. It's like it's all on the personal watcher's experience. But I should really like back up a little bit from being so engaged, because I'm already so engaged in the video and talking straight to you. I'm talking to you, but talking to myself, but I'm really talking to you. And it's like I really should disengage myself from being so active in the comments, because you know a lot of people love that I'm so active in the comments, but I feel like at times I should not be. I really just feel like that. And it's not like I'm going to cut it back crazy. I'm still going to be responding to a lot of you and everything like that, but like I need to definitely cut back. But I love even hearting comments and liking them just to make people feel like they were acknowledged. And I read a lot of this stuff, and even if you're following me on Instagram, go follow me on Instagram. I post some of your guys' comments all the time, but people, I don't know how many people over here are like, I hope some of the people that comments I like are getting to see this over on Instagram, or make a quick account just to like see that I post, or want to recommending me anything, they'll send it straight to my DMs. Which another thing too, I'm getting to DM videos, so don't worry. I guess of the time of this video, if I say it like that, it'll be okay to put this in the video, so whenever this gets old. But I'm doing Wendigoon's series just straight through, and like some days I'll take breaks and record videos, so if like it doesn't seem like I'm getting to too many videos, I want to bang off the conspiracy theory iceberg. But yeah, the reason I'm not going into too many other videos is the iceberg's pretty long. But what made me want to do the break right now was I talked about this in the video. If paying attention to this stuff can drag you into like a rabbit hole or a low vibration that you don't want to be at, so you gotta like, it's like the energy exchange. It's like some of this information is really, it hits your mind and it gets you thinking, starts activating you. What is it, like dopamine releases and stuff, and you kind of start tweaking a bit, so you gotta like back up. So as I got to part 6, I actually felt pretty good today watching it. I don't feel any of the effects of watching it earlier, so I think I'm going to continue. And at any moment I feel a little bit weird from continuing it, I'll take a break and do many other requests. But yeah, other than that, I still say you send your requests through my socials. Best place to do it. Best place to do it. Talking for a minute without a break. You guys want to see how much water I look, So I keep my room pretty, my office space, my room, my altars pretty clear. But I have a bag. It's all the water bottles, recyclables. Drink your water. And it's crazy because all those like water bottles that I drank were not in like the day's time that they really should have been. Like I feel like I don't get my daily intake of water. You're supposed to like drink half your body weight. I've heard so many things. Honestly, do whatever your body feels like when it, if, your body and you have a relationship. So it's like, yeah. But I'm gonna pause real quick and actually grab another water. Then I'll be back. So make a quick cut. Don't miss me too long, even though it'll be a second in the video. Hang on. Wow. Want to do dips with me? Ready? Oh, my chair is so like unstable, so I'm scared. Okay. Whew. My body is sore from working out with my girlfriend. Jesus. Hey, get your mind out of the gutter. I got my water. I'm gonna put it over here. Authentic raw videos, man. Gotta love them. But yeah. It's been a journey. It's been quite a ride. The Wendigoon stuff. I absolutely am enjoying the absolute shit out of it. Absolute shit out of it. But yeah. Yuppers. So yeah, what else do I have to kind of say in this video? I guess as the last Lunars was lost. The Lunars Lost Treasures, episode 9. Bro, the life completion number 9 is so sick. Let's see, life path number 9. Let's take a look at it together. Ready? This is it right here. I'm actually getting a call from the Brody. 1 second. Anyways, yeah. That little interruption aside. Being a life path 9 means embarking on a lifelong quest to quench an insatiable thirst for growth and new experience. Yep, life path number 9 people are always searching for more experiences, more education, more deep talks, the next adventure. Yes, and others. Something else about the life path. Oh, the path of letting freaking go. What do you know? Its influence makes you versatile and unusual. Welcome to me. Oh, we're back. Anyways, yeah, I'll just leave this on screen because why not? But yeah, it's very, 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 very true. Very, very true. I have an insatiable thirst, though. The numbers honestly still don't define you. Like, you could have an insatiable thirst for growth and new experiences. I think you should anyways, regardless of the number. But I just think it's funny how it lines up. But yeah, yes. One of insight, generosity, emotion, compassion, awareness, interpretation, diversity, and strength. Yeah. But yeah, aside from always experiencing new experiences, these are all outside of I wanted to talk about a few of them, but yeah, numerology is cool. But yeah, definitely look into your life path number, and maybe the life path number really does resonate with you, whatever number yours is. But yeah, I noticed mine is very true. My form of education comes in a lot of the. Remember, occult just means hidden knowledge. So when I say this, no, I'm not in a cult, but occult. A lot of the occult and deep philosophy. I remember a video of a philosopher talking to students, and he was never researched the occult. There would be things in there that they twist your mind and just you cannot come back from. And he was really articulated, and it's funny when people call me articulated because I think I'm super chaotic, but maybe I am. I get everything. I don't know. But he was really formal and kind of had like a slow talking voice and had a whole books and books and bookshelves in his thing. He was a pretty cool guy, but it's like that fear installed in people. Don't ever research occult things or look into deep things like your mind. Some people do probably see things that they can't come back from, but like honestly, there's a lot of messed up stuff here. You know, what do people expect? I feel like you just kind of see it and be like, Dave Chappelle. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? That's how I am, man. You gotta see life as like really a comedy, bro. It's like the weirdest shit ever that we all even exist. Here I go getting deep. But yeah. Pretty much that's why, yeah, this episode happened to be like at first I didn't even it just popped in my mind to be like, oh, end this on episode 9. 9. I love the 9 keeps popping up. I love it. But yeah, and that big transformation I had was on the 9th of April. And astrologists, if you've been paying attention, knew very, very, very well respected astrologers and stuff. They talk about the portal opening up on April 12th. It happens to be my birthday. And yeah, oh, this may actually end up going up on my birthday. So hey, happy birthday to me. That's odd. I want to put it in the title, but sorry. Happy birthday to me. That's interesting. If I post this during my birthday, well, happy birthday, future me. Oh, it's weird. This is getting weird. I love it, bro. I'm so comfortable in my own frame, man. Just chilling, even sharing this online, and not even worried about someone seeing it, bro. Not even worried about, you know how they use scare tactics? Oh man, we're just about to be discussing stuff. See, this is why I like streaming. I swear this was like a scare tactic they used in school, but I bet it would work for some people who got a little too comfortable on the internet. Me, I don't give a fuck, but a fuck. That's the godly angelic fuck. They used to be like, job interviewers are looking up what you post online now, so be careful. They'll pull back your whole transcript. And I've only heard of like one person who I didn't directly meet, of course, didn't see it with my own eyes. But like, I think it was a video of someone talking about they actually had a girl or a friend or something where a job pulled up her whole Facebook feed. But I feel like it's such a rare occurrence, and they really were saying things like that to have you just spooked. Why is everything so fear-based? Man, things are weird here. But yeah, I do think for a couple people that thing should have, or maybe many, I don't know. There's some people who get pretty wild online. Maybe that was just to like stop those kinds. I hate to say it like that. Those kinds. What does that even mean? If it was meant to apply to me too, man, I'll post whatever. But yeah, man, it's just being free, bro. But I remember that was like a thing in school that we learned. Like they were pulling that up, and I don't even know why they told us that, but that's really what it seems like, to like just install that fear. So like, and you know what's funny is it would subconsciously affect you even if you didn't post anything bad. It's like the whole thing with someone going to church but not believing in God, or like believing in a power or whatever, is even if you attend it, you are programmed at some degree. Something did slip in your mind, unless you're consciously sitting there being like, I don't believe in God, I don't believe in God, I don't believe in God, I don't believe in God. Like, because your conscious mind is the gateway into your subconscious. So if you weren't that smart or doing that at the time, or trained to like meditate and block things out, then you're programmed. So like that little thing right there, even though don't care about what I post and I'm rather safe anyways, hearing that still made me kind of turn my head like, huh? And that's the programming, still programming. But yeah, that's something for you to think about. The whole point behind Lunar Was Lost is to always give you things to think about, even in these videos, it's to give you think about, have a laugh, smile, and yeah, through the experience of me, like I'm giving through my experience and stuff. Oh, I'm really rocking back and forth. I'm so comfortable right now. What is this? I'm really vibing. I'm just chilling. And again, this is another video where I did like 30 minutes back to back of straight talking. I don't know how I do this. How's my throat not gone? Gone. Hunter. Okay. Yeah. Man, it would really seem like I don't know if it would seem like I have ADHD. Would it to people? Shit, that shit's a superpower if so. I can't shut the fuck up. I could probably like literally I could be all the conversation and all none of the conversation I need for myself in a week or with social interaction. I'll just make a video of me talking to the screen and then I'll just respond to myself. Ooh, that'd be creepy. But yeah, I'm all the social interaction I need. That's why I'm so okay with having like 2 friends in life, just going through life like that. Though I consider everyone who follows me and enjoys what I do friends. You guys are awesome. But yeah, as for like impersonal life, yeah, I don't really care about meeting anybody new. I'm kind of chilling. I like meeting like everybody online new. You guys are cool. In person, I don't know if I'm really interested. Maybe like-minded individuals. Yeah, I don't know. Kind of coming to all these conclusions with the whole this being episode 9. But yeah, episode 9, the path. Episode 9 and 9, the path of letting go. That's so serious with this one. I'm just realizing from all my other episodes, it's just been a path of letting go and getting through this shit. Like, I'm really at the end now of where I am now. I am so good. Like, my current lovely lady, if she's watching this, future Jarrell, if you fucked it up, oh you dumbass. Nah, I'm just joking. But she sent me this cute video that was "Why do you love me?" and the response made the like they both had tears in their eyes, and he really said some heart soul stuff, man. It was cute. But fuck, where was I going with that? When she sent me that, I was like, oh, you little simp. No, but it made me think about attachment, because what he said about his girlfriend was really how I felt about his current relationship. And bro, it's just like wild. Like I was like it made me think about attachment and things and letting go of things, and it helped me get back into my own frame, because I was a bit attached in the beginning. I was like, oh man, this is great. I want to live here. I'll stay here. But I had to get back in the flow of knowing like things, everything in this world is temporary. But it could be a long temporary. I'm not saying I'm getting rid of her now. Kick the boot. Get that out of here. Or she gets rid of me anytime soon. But just letting go of that attachment. It's like, okay, getting back in that frame like I talked about in the last episode, where letting abundance come in. Because everything is infinite. Nothing dot. Do I want to get into that? Nah. But pretty much everything is abundant, and whatever you lose or whatever you feel like you lost and you really felt like you not needed, because needing means you lack it, for realizing it's already within your energy. But anything that you want to experience is always right at the door knocking. So you lose one thing and something even better will come, or something just as good as will come. And I had to get back in the mindset of knowing that, and knowing that I can still acknowledge that I'm not looking for anybody but her right now. So it's a cool feeling, but also not stuck to the attachments. If I was to lose her, I'd be like, oh god damn it, what is the world is ending? Nah, I'd be like, hope she discovers that happiness within her and just stays happy through all of her experiences. So yeah, so it's been pretty great, bro. I'm at peace, bro. It's strange. What the hell to say that? I'm at peace with just truly accepting who I am, and I hope through what I say others can do it too. Just realize it. Like, bro, like I'm alone right now in a room. I have not really talked to anyone for these past like 2 hours. Like, it's just like, it's so crazy to sit in silence. Like, I'm just vibing, man. Like, don't be afraid to be alone. Don't be afraid. But always know there's still connections to be made out there. It's crazy. Am I just chatting at this point? I'm just chatting. If you're still here listening, you're a goat. You can come back to this if you want. But no. I guess the final things I'll just say is like, yeah, little updates and stuff. I should have got done with updates in the beginning, but just going forward, I'm just gonna be letting loose a lot more, letting go in videos, letting go to expectation, and even other aspects of my life of how I expect certain things to come in. Screw expectations, screw that, screw how I want to let the universe mold many things in the physical as like it. I want to show whatever higher power, whatever source, my higher self, my God self, everything, just the powers that be, the nature spirits, fairies, elves, whatever thing you believe in. I want to just show those things that I have true faith in myself and true understanding of letting things flow and mastery myself to allow those things to come into my life. That's where I'm at. I'm at, the path of 9. The path of 9. Like, I don't know. I feel like now, even odd as this, I feel like the journey really just begun, bro. I used to have this thing where I thought like my journey, because of how much understanding and awareness I had, that my journey was coming to an end. I was shook. I was like, bro, what? There's really nothing. Like, life has no meaning but the meaning you give it. Like, everything has no meaning but what you give it. I was like, am I about to die? I was like, is this it? But no, I just realized early on in life, like I'm 22 right now. I just realized what it is. But I was like, I'm dead. It's good. I'm getting taken out of here because, I mean, I completed it technically, right? I don't need anything. I don't need anything material. I've never been really, and being materialistic or liking material things is not bad. And if there's any video where I ever said that or made it kind of like seem like that, it's not. I'm just saying, like, people should watch themselves overindulging and stuff like that. But if you like bougie things, fancy things, go and do you. But me personally, I've never been like that, and I kind of like feel like I've gotten a lot of everything that I feel like I created in my mind. I don't think my path is finished. I think I have way bigger impacts to make on the world. Like, I feel like I'm making a huge impact now, but just, I feel done though. I feel like I'm living in the end, or what they say is living in the end, or creation is complete. I'm just like riding the wave, but I really do feel like everything is done. And I feel like if you are even watching this far, we're connecting on a really deeper level if you got this far. Knowing all these things, hearing all these things. But it's about to hit 7 p.m. This has been a great video. I'm in a good spot. Don't worry about me working too hard. I see a lot of you care. It's fucking amazing. It's fucking amazing how much of you care. Don't worry, I'm taking my time, taking my rest between videos. I'm doing it. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. I think I'm finally in a spot, man. Whew. Finally letting go. It feels so good, man. I was scaring myself with some of these visions. I have visions. I'm someone who's like psychically aware, I'll say. And man, I did not know how to handle these things at first. I had no one to help me. I had others going through it, but not even they really knew. And we just had to learn to live with it. And it's really good when you find someone who understands that and doesn't think you're crazy off the bat, man. And I've talked about it in other videos, so I won't revisit it now, but yeah. Having otherworldly senses that can't be explained. Maybe there's someone who watched this all the way through and still like what I have to say, but then got there and was like, okay, this dude's crazy. But so be it, I'm crazy. But I'm just so comfortable now, and I just want the rest of my days to be so chill. Life's gonna bring you the up and downs, but hey, wouldn't it be life if there wasn't deep and dark moments, right? But yeah. Okay. Much love and moonlight. Take it from me, your boy Lunar. I was about to say my boy Lunar. I think that's all I have to say. Want to take a moment of silence to just breathe real quick, like a quick minute to just kind of sit here and breathe together. About to cough. Let's go. Let's go. Let's take a sip of water. Let's take a sip of water. Let's take a sip of water. That wasn't a sip. I started glugging. Hey, yo. All right, let's take a sit. Let's take a moment together. And just be in your frame. Really feel in your body. Release and just feel like that little buzz. That's like the electromagnetic field almost. That little buzz or tingle you feel. Feel that. Try to focus on that little feeling in your hands and try to move it around maybe to each body part, but just center it. Maybe make the tingling stop if you can. But take this moment with me. It'll take like just a quick minute, then I'll end the video. Ready? That's it. I'll see you in the next one. Much love in moonlight. And as always, well, that much love in moonlight. All videos will be, all things like this will be on the second channel. Hope you enjoy. Goodbye, ladies and gents.